Okay, welcome one and all boys and girls to the quintessential Ace free-to-play experience. I've given the game some time to give me some stamina back. Let's see how much we can get done. Alright, booyah. There's my charm. See, we're at the beginning of week 2. Cool, that's the first time I've ever gotten that notification. Yup, not buying that. I'm free to play, baby. Oh, actually, while we're on that, I should mention, notice the 99-cent pack? That is gone. But I accidentally purchased it yesterday. I thought I had no money remaining in my PayPal and I was linking it. Turns out I had some spare change or something left, I guess. But if it makes you feel any better, I did not get any use out of that gear because it's too late for me to get any use out of it. I mean, I do have 200 more diamonds, but that doesn't really make a difference in this game right now. Alright, so we got our daily pack. I'm sure this is somebody inviting me to a trio challenge. Sorry buddy, but stamina right now is more precious than water in the Sahara, so I probably won't do that. Alright, free summon, let's go, Evelyn First Dawn. Yeehaw. Yeah, no, I didn't think so. You know, I like his design, but why does his sword look like a dull butter knife? This looks more like a paddle flipper than a sword. Okay, some actually decent stuff in here. It'd be really nice to see a pumpkin, but charms are so very welcome in this. You know what, let's go ahead and see what happens if I click the old refresh here for 20 diamonds. Hey, I got a 3-star pumpkin, some jelly, and would you look at that, it's now 40 diamonds. To refresh the standard gold shop. In case you're wondering, and I did test this yesterday against my better judgment, basically crippled myself, bashed myself in the kneecaps. If you refresh this again, it goes to 80, and then if you refresh it again, it goes to 200. It costs the equivalent of $5 to refresh the basic gold shop. Imagine it costing $5 to refresh the shop in Summoner's War. Yeah. We're not going to collect this stamina yet, because that would technically be inefficient, even though all of this is going to be gone faster than my father going to buy some milk. This guild is totally dead, I just joined it on the first day. I should probably join another guild. So, in terms of progression, still avoid Tower 97, I'm kind of avoiding doing that like the plague. Let's collect dispatches. I have genuinely nothing bad to say about this feature. If they improve it more somehow, that will be fine, but it is it's just a nice bonus as it is. Oh, finally I can upgrade this. Yeah, so this will always have a little exclamation mark, which is really annoying if there's any possibility of upgrading any one of these nodes, but I don't want to upgrade the most immediately available one all the time. So I end up thinking dispatches are completed when they're not. Yep, we're not doing that. That is maybe worth it if you're a crazy person. And I was basically using all my stamina for Flame Lizard yesterday to try to get some of my legendary flame heroes, any skill ups, but then I ran out of energy, and all of my skill ups went into the wrong skills. So, fuck me. So yeah, I'm almost positive that the only thing I'm going to be doing right now is farming Tulpa. Unfortunately, my team is just barely not good enough to do stage 11 consistently. I can do stage 11 with some friend reps, which I'm going to do shortly, and then just, I guess, head on sadly back to stage 10. Because in order for me to get more stats, I would have to upgrade some different equipment, and we all know how that goes in this game. So this is who I've leveled up so far. Free to play, by the way. This right here was a mistake, absolute mistake, I'm pretty sure, on my part. So was this, even though she's only level 40, because in this beta, everything starts at 2-star, and because the EXP jelly cost goes up pretty much exponentially and fairly fast, doing even one of these up to level 50 in a game where it normally wouldn't be that crippling is just shooting yourself straight in the balls here. And you technically can get more EXP jelly from the dungeons, but those are random, and I've literally checked, you know, every 20 minutes or so for hours at a time sometimes, and nothing. Alright, so we're gonna take gear off of him, take gear off of Hydrisia, or Hydro-C as I like to say, because that is most certainly what they named her after. It's like if you named Poseidon Fishwater. Very, very sad that this is at 94, because while that's really consistent, that means like 1 out of 20 runs I just get cucked on the waves in Tulpa. Okay, I can up my crit rate. if I just level this up. Let's see what that would take. Just spam everything. I've got to use some of my spare equipment. What about this? Not enough. Not enough. What if I just fucking scrap everything that I put investment into? Not enough. Nice. I have been trying to make Cyrus work on my Tulpa team, but it seems like even though I know she's good and I've seen some people posting her having success, she needs a lot more investment than some other characters to really get going, because if I throw pretty much the same gear on Asrina that I would Cyrus, it tends to work out a lot better. Zetlin, I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce this. The thing with him is I don't have to put DPS gear on him, and he is good damage mitigation, but sometimes he just kind of dies anyway, even though I have him on like 12k HP. Maybe I should try to go for even more? Yeah, so if he doesn't survive Tulpa 11 now, then that's a pretty good case for defense mattering more than health on this stage, or maybe this dragon boy is just a piece of shit. Okay, I've somewhat memorized the gear that I want to put on different heroes in terms of the sets, but this gets very confusing and clunky very quickly. A few people said it wasn't that bad. I mean, I guess you can click manage gear first, and then you have more of a display like this. I just think there should be more ways to sort this, and we should be able to save sets of gear, especially when I'm just clicking back and forth and taking things off and on to test like, oh, do I need 5% more stats in this? Can I sort by locked? Because I have locked stuff all the way down here, which probably won't be locked for terribly much longer, well, assuming this was the actual game, because it's not like this is amazing. But regardless, like, imagine this was all actually good stuff. Imagine you've been farming the game for a month. Gotta get to my locked! That... I fucking swear to you, that was not on purpose, but nice! So, if it ends up looking like a wipe here, I'm just gonna pause and retreat in case you don't know that saves your energy. At least there is one feature in this beta that is kind of friendly to free-to-play players. Yeah, see, look at that. 14k, oh, Zach died too. That is a wipe. So, I'm just gonna go with the safe, easy stage 10 and cry myself to sleep because I won't be able to get 6-star gear for yet another day, but I really don't have anything else to do in this. I could farm glyphs, but that is a fool's errand. It would literally take me more stamina than I even have remaining between free refreshes and the entirety of the rest of my diamonds just to max out a single hero, and even then I doubt that I'd be able to do it with that much stamina. So even though that's technically progress, it would be the end of the beta by then. So, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do my runs, and I'll be back in a little bit. Alright, so here are the results from my first 10 or so runs. Garbage, and pretty much garbage. So, I mean, that's more or less what you expect from these games, so, you know, that's fine. I also went ahead and took the liberty of using a timer, and these runs have taken 20 minutes so far. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my one free refresh. I'm gonna do another 20, maybe 25 minutes because I have a little bit of extra stamina of farming, and then I'll be back after that. What's I spell? Loads of money, probably. Alright, so I am back after another 26 minutes, and the gear I got again was garbage, but that's about to be expected. Alright, so now let's have a little talk about stamina. You may notice I am somewhat low on diamonds. I'm going to say right now, my progression right now as a free-to-play player is not the standard average free-to-play progression. You may think this is slow or fast depending on where you at, but I'm just going to tell you right now, it is definitely faster than most F2Ps would ever do, because I have, before today, been doing multiple of these refreshes up until the point where it costs 200 diamonds. And that is because this is a closed beta. But I had a discussion with someone earlier who suggested that they might be using metrics from refreshes, even if they're free refreshes, to actually determine the future diamond prices. So between that and also accounting for the fact that I won't even be able to play a tiny little smidgen of a bit if I keep that up, I'm only going to be doing the free refresh and then the refresh for 50 diamonds from now on. And to be fair, if this is the price model they retain, that is what I'm going to actually be doing when the game comes out. Because even at 50, this is the most expensive that it's ever been in any gacha that I've played. Not only in terms of the value of diamonds per dollar and what you actually get out of it, but also how much the activities cost and how much you can actually do for what you're getting out of this refresh. So I just farmed Tulpa for 20 minutes with the stamina I accrued over time, farmed it for about another 25 with the free refresh, and now if I were to play normally, I would take this last refresh here and do it for another 20 or 25 minutes, for a whopping total of an hour in-game before I just get off. But you know what they say, an hour a day keeps the player base away. Oh, and before I go off and do some little odds and ends and knickknacks, there's one more thing I wanted to showcase, and that is the arena experience. So, this is a free win. This is probably a free win, but just the fact that they have win streaks makes me afraid, even though I'm literally out-leveling them by 10 to 20 levels. I will probably lose this. They have win streaks, I'm going to lose this. They have win streaks, I'm going to lose this. Right now, the arena experience is easy one-turn cleave, easy one-turn cleave. They cleave me in one turn, cleave me in one turn, cleave me in one turn. And you can notice I have an excess of arena tokens, and it's exactly because this is what PvP is right now. But hey, you know, at least I got the silver rank, so I could progress the foodie quest. Which, by the way, I'd like to mention this right here is when any player, even a minnow or a dolphin, is likely going to hit the wall, unless they want to go out of their way to shoot themselves in the foot just to complete this. Because again, the stamina needed to complete this is obscene. And to be honest, every other reward, all the way up here combined, is not worth the stamina. It is literally not. I doubt it's even worth this in terms of the stamina cost. So pretty pog champ, I'd say. So yeah, that's about it for Awaken Chaos Era. You know, don't like, don't comment, don't subscribe. Send this video to the Shadow Realm, Jimbo. But no, seriously, please show this to the developers if it makes even a tiny hint of a difference. I can even be a little bit nicer next time and not hurt their fifis so much, if that'll really get it submitted to them. Yeah, that's about it. Bye.